Coach gang in the building. We outside and there's an airplane over my head. That means we must be close to an airport. But anyway, what's going on, man? It's CGA back in the building representing the Coach gang, internationally known. This is the Bruce Wayne of this ish, the king of content and the speaker of truth. Yours truly, the notorious one, aka Coach Alini, better known as the prognosticator, Coach Adamas. We're in here again. Do me a favor, click that, wherever that QR code is on this side of the screen or that side of the screen, click the QR code and you can go follow every parts of my social media. You can find my books. The links are in the description box, but it's also in that QR code. Find my merchandise and find all of that stuff. We outside right now. It's a little bit of gloom and it's drizzling, so I got the hat on, free agent lifestyle, and I need to get one for Nevada now that I'm not in California. But check this out. A lot of people have been catching on to me the last couple of years, and many people don't know the story behind CGA and behind the background and all of the things that I had to overcome, the turmoil, what got me here, living in my car, and all of that stuff. Most of the people have seen me in the last 2 years, you know, get a little bit of status, try to win in life. You see me traveling. Some people didn't see me travel. Some people have seen me, you know, move and get into a bigger place, Porsche 911, collect things. And I'm glad that you caught me at that point in life. But I want to let you guys know, man, it takes a significant gamble risk assessment for men to rebuild their lives. A lot of men are stuck. A lot of men don't know where to go. A lot of people are led, specifically men, are led by a belief system that doesn't really reward all men. It rewards some, but not all. And thus, men find themselves having to rebuild after being unplugging from the matrix, if you will. So these new things that you're hearing now are old things. A lot of people have talked about it, wrote about it. Nikola Tesla has talked about it. Napoleon Hill has talked about it. A lot of great men before them. And a lot of people in this sphere, which we call the Crimson Capsule or the Red Pill, are now the new rendition of male thought of how to rebuild yourself, live as a man. All right, live under the direction and guidance of men so you become a better man, rebuilding your lives. Okay, and the men like me and other people that have come around now, we want to say we originated this thought, and it is not true. We got to give credit for the people that came before us. People like Socrates, the great philosophers that came before us, have already been discussing this issue. And we want to act like we're coming up with these original thoughts. If you look at some of these great philosophers of the past, no matter where they're from, they've been talking about this for a long time. Even Albert Einstein. So our ego is saying we created this stuff, and yeah, we created it in this new genre, but it is not so. With that being said, getting back to the point of where people have found me, you found me winning in life. You may have found me doing well in life. And I'm really glad you did, but I want to understand, man, I rebuilt, I sacrificed, I risked, I gambled, I actually unplugged, I took dating off, I took marriage off, I gave up a lot of opportunities to be with women in a variety of ways, and of course, pat myself on the back for being a Mac. A lot of those things didn't bring me great rewards, but the biggest reward that I've got in life was my ability to rebuild this life, rebrand myself, recreate myself into what I wanted it to be. I wanted my life to live a certain way, and I wanted it to be that way. And of course, people catching me winning now, and it's easy to say, oh, this and all that, and CGA this and that. But the reality is, man, when I was losing, where was everybody at? When I was not winning, where is everybody at? When I was sacrificing and risking, you know, people weren't there. You didn't see it. And so now when people see you on top, and even the people that know what it took to rebuild their lives, when they see you on top, they got something to say. Well, you didn't have nothing to say when I was getting sued, when I was risking my freedom, when I was evading, you know, when I was dodging and ducking, when I was hiding, when I was, you know, riding in a messed up Ford Explorer. Nobody was watching and nobody was saying nothing. But then when you get up top and you rebuild your life, people got something to say, or they can find that great value in what you've done, and they can see that, and they're like, damn, that's exactly what I want to do. And that's why people reach out to people like me and reach out to people like the other brothers in here. The fact remains is this: many men are in times where they can't really find the answer to their lives. but they're still trying to be plugged in. You know what I mean? They're still trying to plug in. They want to find that love, and many men will, and most won't. Many men will find that love, but it's going to be harder to keep that love. Yeah, there's that. You can find that love, but can you keep the love? Many men want to shortcut themselves and not pay, or assume that they're not going to put themselves at financial risk. Well, that's just not true. That's just not how the game works. And a lot of women will think, oh, this isn't cost. I'm free, I'm traditional, and I give something back. And then they want to tell you and negotiate what they're going to give back. The reality is, and the fact remains, and the 100% undisputed truth is, you got to rebuild yourself in the mindset of what you want out of this life. And you got to be able to say no. You got to be able to say, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm not willing to accept that, and that's not the direction I'm going. You got to be willing to say those things in order to get from this life what you want from it. And that's just the plain and God's honest truth. So with that being said, man, look, we're gonna keep the video short. I'm outside. I'm trying to see if the laws are after me. I'm trying to see if these 304s are after me. I'm trying to see if the baby mama terrorist is after me, and all of that stuff. But we just having fun, and I love doing these fun little vlogs. But I got to get back on, man, because I think they're gonna tow the Porsche because I parking too long. So I got to get back over there, man. Look, shout out to the Coach Gang. Hit the like video on this video. Hit the like, subscribe, and then hit the QR code that you see there on your screen. And I appreciate the support, man. We out.